G'day and welcome back to my hobby room. Well, for now, most of you know I'm moving. I don't know when, I still haven't found a place to move to, but this hobby room will be no more. It will cease to exist. It will be an ex-hobby room. It will have gone to the great hobby room in the sky. Well, the bits of it won't. They'll obviously move with me now. Those bits, all my kits, well, what's left of them? Did you watch the video where I explained how I sold off 80% of my stash? Yeah, I know. It's quite amazing. And I haven't missed them. What I've got left is what I want. What I've got left is what I want to use. So I thought before I box all this up, because I'll be doing that in the next week or so, and so there won't be this backdrop anymore, it'll just be an empty wall, I thought I might share with you my stash, because I know my stash videos always seem to get watched and people are just curious. What have you got, Harry? Okay, so I'll show you what's left of the stash. It's basically just ships and a few Thunderbirds, I think. Let's have a look together and see what I've got. Roll the music. Alright, well here we go. There's the stash. Yep, that's it. Here it is. These boxes, look at it. Oh, I've got a few boxes there. And it's basically, it's like this huge hole and there was another cabinet gone completely. So what have we got down here? These are sort of like dregs of things. So I actually do have a few aircraft. So you can see I've actually got an FRS-1. That's a special hobby model. I did put up my Messerschmitt 109, the Wingtech ones from Cyber Hobby, but no one was really interested. I'll keep it, it's a good kit. And there's another Messi there from Trumpeter, that's a good kit. And I've got the Spiteful, yes. I just wanted to build that to piss off all the bloody rivet counters, you know. Spiteful. And then what have I got there? Oh, I've got that other thing, the Heinkel 70F. Yeah, that's kind of, it's like a Spitfire looking thing, but it's a great big one. Basically, they're all designing at that period, the big round wing sort of thing. So it sort of has a heritage there in Spitfires. Similar people worked on it, and I know that from my research. The little Larry, the little scary bloody little tri-motor thing, I love that. The Sparrow, you know, so that didn't sell. I put all of these up for sale. Nobody wanted them. So if nobody wanted them, I got to keep them. Now over here is my venerable stash, and there's not a lot of battleships. As I say, that whole bottom section's gone, and there's big holes in the top section because the battleships are just all gone. Yeah. I did keep my Fuso. Right. Yeah, I didn't want to sell that. I'd already basically started opening it up and doing things with it. So the Fuso stayed. I kept that. So what I have down here are some of the little smaller ones. So, yeah, the Russian Tsvaravara, the son of a bitch. Yep, that one. The Belfast, it's kind of a nice little cruiser. There's, what's there? Oh, that's a Dreadnought. Yep, yeah, there's a Dreadnought there. And, of course, the Russian Borodino, right? So these are sort of smaller. They don't really build up that big. And they're sort of difficult kits to sell, especially as I've gone and bought all the aftermarket. Oh, there's a few things there. I think those have both been given to me by David Eves. So there's a Surcouf and a submarine, you know. I didn't sell gifts as much as possible unless the person wanted them back. I mean, that's about it. There is on the side there a Lord Nelson. Yep, that's just another small little sort of battleship. Myoko, of course, I'm not going to sell that. No, that was one of the first really big ships that I got sort of after the whole debacle with Arizona. Emden, I bought all the bits for that. I really like that. There's a Huron because I can actually build an Australian version. I forget which one I think it's a Vampire or something. Yeah, there's an Australian version of that you can actually make. And there's the venerable Dragon Destroyer. That's quite a nice kit. There's other sort of strange things like there's that one hidden in the box there. That is a Russian sort of cruiser. And let's have a look. I forgot what it's called. But I picked it up for like about $5. There we go. It's called the Aurora, I think. Yeah, I picked it up for like a whole $5, sort of wondered what it was. And it turned out it actually wasn't that bad a kit. It is a little bit gluggy in places, but I managed to get the aftermarket parts for it. I got the wood deck, I got the barrels, I got everything. So, yeah, we're built up very nicely. It's sort of about the size of the Emden, so that's worth thinking about and doing one day. All right, let's move up into the sailing ship kits. And hiding here amongst all the battleships and cruisers is a little Gorsh Fock. Yep. I think I've got a wooden deck for that one as well. So that was it's a nice little kit. Yeah, so it's very much like the other little Shima type kits I bought. One was a Nippon Maroon, the other one that I haven't finished yet is the Amerigo Vespucci. Over here, of course, you have got the Greek warship and the Hella Imperator and the Greek Triera. Or Triera is a trireme thing, you know. I did a video on those. I compared all three of those, and they're They're going to be one day. I know a lot of people are going, why are you going to get around a building? Well, look, you know I've got lots of stuff and my life's bloody chaos. And yeah, my build rate's gone from 20 down to about 2 a year if I'm lucky. A couple more of those smaller ships. Yeah, Esmeralda, which was sent to me actually. I sort of mentioned it was one I was looking for, and a guy went and sent it to me. Thanks, mate. Forget who you are. Did a video thanking you, so you can go back and look at that. Yeah. Then there is the Glorious, which is a fantastic kit. I compared that to the Superb, and basically they're the same kit. Hella, Superb, Glorious, the same, except the video that I did compared the new German issue, because Germany now owns Hella. Yep. So Germans invaded again. Yep. So it was in a smaller box, but it had the same number of parts. But they are improving the instructions, and there will be instructions out with the Victory soon too, which will be great. I'm moving along now. Batavia, that kit was found for me by Michael. Yeah, Hammercar Barkas, right? I was looking for it everywhere. I couldn't find the bloody thing for love of money, but he found me that. So thanks, mate. I will build it. It's actually probably the next one that I will build in the the big masted sailing ship kits, the square rig ones. I'll probably build it after I finish the Prince and the St. Louis. It's sort of on my list that I'd really like to do it, because it's a good follow-on from those. But I'll probably do something else in between, something simple, like maybe one of those, one of these guys. Maybe the Greek warship. I might quickly do it. Just a bit of a palette cleanser. The Royal Lewis, that was a terrific ship. That is the same kit as La Indomitable, right? Amazingly. But instead of having stupid bloody things on there and all the crazy stuff they put in that kit, this one actually is a real ship, and it is done almost correctly, as good as Hella does. Hella's not super accurate, which is strange because they do a lot of French ships, and they do funny versions of them. I believe. Tell me if I'm wrong. Then, of course, I've done all of these in reviews, right? So all the way through. The MA Napoleon, done a review of that. I had a look inside that. Everyone's going, oh, you're going to build it. No, I'll build it. It's a lovely kit. I'll build it one day. Cuddy Sark. That's a lovely little Airfix kit. It's an oldie but a goodie. And the Wasser, yeah, as I proved when I did that video, white Wassers are better than red Wassers. And the Royal Sovereign, which was such a find, and I was so excited to find that. So that's good. And above there, well, there's sort of a bounty. That's as far as I got. Well, when we had the great big plague of unknown origins from Pooh Bear over in you-know-where, Who Flung Dung, yeah. I was sitting on my balcony every day working on this. I was doing wooden kits. And when that ended, well, I just haven't found the time. So there's a little sailor's cap there. That's what I wear in my videos when I'm doing things about ships. And my Viking helmet, that's what I wore for my second wedding. Yeah, ask me about that one time. What else got on here? We've got the body for the, I think it's the Perseverance. And that kit was given to me by a guy to build because he saw me building the Bounty. And at the time, I was ordering the wood kits. So I was going to build it. I still will build it. But it's really on the back burner, mate. I know if you want it back, you can have it back. It's not a problem. I will drive it down to Brisbane. There's Commando, of course. Done a video on that. That motorbike kit, really nice, really good. Okay, moving over here to the shelf. Now we need Airfix stuff. Yeah, so the Air Elizabeth was a present. And that was from good friend in Canada. Yep, you know who you are. Prince Eugen was from a friend in Holland, Netherlands. Not allowed to say Holland anymore. Don't mention the war. I think I mentioned it and I got away with it. Yeah, Moskova I bought. It was just really, it's like 2 shekels or something. I bought it, and then I bought a whole lot of photo etch for it. Then there's gifts down here, the Dornier and the Catalina. They were all gifts. The Arisanes, well, I built that Arisani, and there's a video out about that. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So I got excited and I bought all the other versions. Yeah, as you do. As you do. And moving down from Airfix. Oh, look, aircraft. Yes, there are a few aircraft kits. There are a few there. Basically, a whole stack of little biplanes there that I purchased. And the thing is, these are only 1/48 scale, and they're all Edward ones. With they're like the full sets with everything. What do they call it? Edward's special suck your dong version, whatever. I don't know. It comes with everything. It's got a name. I forget what it is. But I thought, no, it was like one of the first biplane kits at Albatross. I bought it when I got back to the hobby. I got it for a whole shekel. It was so cheap. And so I grabbed that. And they're really, you can't sell them. Nobody really wants them. Again, there's an Edward here. What do they call them? A premium pack? Profi pack. That's it. It's written on the box, you idiot. You stupid Australian drongo. Can't you see anything? No, I can't. I've expressed this before. I have to wear glasses. I can't see anymore. I'm going blind. No, and that one's a weekend edition, but I bought all the bits to make it a Profi pack, and you can do the Australian Spitfire, right, the Grey Nurse. That's why I bought that, so that didn't get sold. There's a false there, and I had a few false in the Wingnut Wings, but this one's an E1. It's a bit unusual. It's a monoplane. It's a bit like an Iron Dickhead. I think that's how you say it. Iron Dickhead, yep, that's how you say it. And then this one over here, which is another monoplane, which is the Fokker 8, right, DV8. That, DV8? Yeah. I deviate from a lot of things in these videos. Anyhow, that was sent as a gift too, so I wasn't selling that. Alright, zooming back up to the top of this shelf. Oh, look, we have a whole lot of Airfix stuff. There is, of course, my ships. The Revenge, done a video for that. Discovery, done a video for that. St. Louis, I'm building. Victory, I've done a video for that. Prince, I'm building, and there are videos on that. What we got hidden down here? Oh, there's a horrible USS United States. I did a video on that. How 1/150 is way out. It's like 1/217 or something. Yeah, good on you, Rebel. And then there's a couple of these lovely little sort of kits that I got from Portugal. So the Gabriel, right, which is Magellan's bloody ship, and then there's this one here, which is a port. It's just a port ship. It just carries barrels of port up and down the bloody river. Oh, I did videos on those. I can't remember right now. Brains frazzled. I mean, dealing with all this moving and stressing out with everything. And Basset requires feeding all the time. I can't count it. The junk. I did a video on that. Everyone wants me to build that. I might do that as my little quick palette cleanser. Can you say it, Harry? Put your teeth in. Quick palette cleanser. There you go. Yeah, it's the accent every time. There's the Alexander von Hunderbolt, right? I don't know, I bought that on a whim, but it's a really nice kit. I'm still in two minds about it. If anybody wants it, they can have it. But it is a very nice kit. It's very nicely moulded, and I was quite impressed. But it's just another Cutty Sark type little kit. There is another Nippon Maru, but this isn't. This is the Kawai Maru. Yes. It's like a Yamaha to Kawai type things. It's a different kind of piano. Yep. So that is another one. That's a very large scale one. I think it's 1/200. Yeah, it's 1/200 when you consider those other ones were supposed to be 1/350. So it would build up to a very nice size. Moving across here, these are the cars, right? Number of things are gifts. So can't sell the Jaguar. That's a gift. I don't know when I'll get around to building that, but there you go. The Alfa Romeo, I kind of picked that up somewhere as well. Somebody gave me that. There's that little three-wheeled thing from ICM that I just bought on a whim. Yeah, we'll get around to building that one day. I want a review of that. I could do a review on that. Then there's BMWs. I've got the classic Hasegawa BMW R75. That apparently is a really nice kit, and I'm quite impressed with that. This I picked up for a song on eBay. It was just going for like nothing, and I bid, thinking as a joke, no one's going to believe to it. And I won for like about 2 shekels or something ridiculous. I think it cost more to post than what I paid for it. And that's the Vincent Black Shadow. And that's not a bad kit, even from Revell. So Honda Dream, that was another one. It was like 1.5 shekels on a sale thing on Facebook. And I thought, oh, that looks interesting. I'll take a bloody stab at that. And I got it for a whole $15 Australian. It's like less than $10 US. And again, I think actually Becca bought a whole lot of things. We managed to combine postage and I got it. Honda S600, that was sent to me by Jim. Good on you, Jim. I haven't got around to building it. I actually owned one. I picked it up as a barn find. It was a wreck. This is in real life. And it was a wreck sitting in a barn. It was full of bloody chickens that were roosting in it. But I found all the chrome pieces lying around the bloody garage where it was. Put it all together and thought, well, I've got a complete car here. And I bought the thing. I bought it for like about $2,000. And did it up and everything, and then it was worth about 12, but I needed money fast, and the guy offered me 8 cash. So I think I spent about $4,000 on it all up. So I doubled my money, and it was such a fun thing to drive. It really was. It was about the size of an MG Midget. It's a lovely little car. Now, more Airfix. So you've seen the Boeing Clip. I've done a video on that. You've seen the Arrow motorcycle. The Lightning, I don't know if I did a video on that. I might have. The Buccaneer, I started. Superman Spitfire, I started. Specialist Spitfire, I haven't touched them. Or did I? No, I didn't start the Pricks. No, didn't start the Pricks. I started the red one, yes, because they go faster. They always do. The Bulldog, yes, well, at least said about that the best. You go back and watch that video and find out why I'm not happy. The Catalina, I don't know if I've ever done a video on that one. No, it's a nice little kit. And there's a there's a Sea Harrier there. Everyone says it's a terrible kit. I put it up for sale a number of times. Nobody wants it. I'm going to have to build it. And moving over here, I've got ships again. There's my Airfix RAF Rescue Launch and Vosper. I did a video on those showing how nice they were. There's the German E-boat. Done a video on that, showing how nice that is. That kit really scrubs up well and compares well to even the modern mouldings. Golden Hind FX, done a video on that. That's a lovely kit. You know, I'll never sell that. And of course, there's all the Thunderbirds, which is what I recently did. There's a Flying Sub. I've done a video on that. And the Star Trek Enterprise. I have done a video on that too. I have done a video on just about everything. Oh, what's up here? Oh, there's a Solly. I've never done a video on that one. I could do that. It's a big kit. Victory. I have done a complete live video on that. So you can go back and watch that. And the last couple here are a couple of cars. There's a nice little SS Jaguar and a 1930 Bentley, which I did do a video on. Well, that was the stash, but let's swing around to the mess over here. There's my hobby desk that doesn't really do any hobbying at the moment. And I'm going to show you something I don't show anybody. These are the bowels. The bowels of my hobby room. The hidden area. What have we got here? These are work in progress. So there's that submarine. That's the Type 7 there, submarine. Yep. That's here to be done one day. There's a grass bay, and that technically sort of is finished. I think I've just got some railings to put on or something. But it always sits in the cabinet on display, so I just never worry about it. Same with this one. This is actually the Varak. And again, it's pretty well finished. I just did a few things. Then this is the one that I converted to the Deutschland. And it's just sitting there waiting to come back. A lot of people want it. Sailist, yep, that was to be started in December. But as you know, December all went to shit when everything happened. So it never got done. This one was there, but it slid through the back. That is the Warspite, which is what I was doing. And I had intended to start again this week, or return to. Now way down here, we're getting right down into the cistern here. So stuck down here, we have got the Battlestar Galactica. Yep, that's there. That is the Tamiya F1 car. There's more of that around somewhere. I think the body's actually sitting in one of my display cabinets. There's the Amerigo Vespucci that I'm working on. There's a few other things. There's a little Matchbox Aston Martin that I only used to take along to sort of model clubs and everything to do. The Aurora spaceship. That's the Space Clipper. Yep, from 2001. There's that thing. Oh, I thought I got rid of that. No, I hadn't. That's that Schwemmwagen from Das Werk that I really did not like. It's a horrible kit. Wingnut Wings, yep, that's on my list to finish. Oh, if I just got some time. If I just didn't have to move every 5 minutes. And the Viking ship. I know a lot of you ask about that. That's where the Viking ship is. So there you go. Those are all my work in progress. That's all I got left there. So there was like about 20 or 30 of the bloody things at one stage. But I think I've got it down as a dozen. I know you can count. Use your fingers and toes. Take your socks off. Yeah. So that's that. So there you have it. That's the stash. Well, what's left of it. Although what's left is the cream. These are the kits that were very special to me. I didn't need all those Formula One Tamiya cars. They were nice to have, and, you know, given the right circumstances, I might have built them, but I've been pragmatic, and I've gone, well, there's only X amount of years left, if I'm lucky. And there's X amount of hours, and my build rate is really slow because the way life's changed. I'm not building 20 kits a year anymore. No. Because that's what my stash was based on. I built 20 kits a year and, you know, blah, blah, blah. Worked it all out in 10 years. But it's 10 years from when I came back to the hobby, right? And I accumulated over 500 kits. I bought more like 1,000. I mean, when I checked the statistics, the scale mates, I had bought and sold, bought and sold, bought and sold. Often it was I'd bought something and then went, oh, that's nice. And then the new version came out. So I sold that one and bought another one, right? Same one again. So I just replaced the kit sort of thing. And that's kind of how it went. A lot of the time, I bought something and didn't like it. Or someone else said, I really like that, and thought, yeah, I'm iffy about it. And off it went. So yeah, I've actually probably purchased about 1,000 kits in the last 10 years. So that's 100 kits a year. Yeah, have a think about that. Well, it's only 2 a week. Oh, you know, it's pretty easy just to buy a couple of kits every week. The next thing you know, after 10 years, you've bought 1,000 kits. Yeah, it happens. You just got to watch. It sort of creeps up on you. It's still better than going down to the pub and, well, I don't know. I think I used to enjoy going to the pub. Did I ever go down to the pub? Well, when I was at university, I did. I haven't been down to the pub in so long. I mean, you know, it just doesn't happen anymore. Well, since the gout thing happened, I don't drink. So if I go down to the pub, I'm going to have a ginger beer or a lemon squash. Anyhow, if you watch the video to this point, look, I thank you. And your job there is stash, buy, sell. That's what the buttons say. Hit them. hit them, see what happens. And if you really want to help me out while I'm moving, buy me a curry. I need every dollar I can get to pay for everything. I've got cleaners, I've got removalists, I've got cat sitters, you name it. There's so many expenses when you move house. It's ridiculous. Anyhow, some people are praying for me. If you are into that, I would welcome it. Please pray. Please do anything you can to help me out while I am looking for a new place to live so I can settle down quietly with Basta Cat and start making videos for you again, because that's what both you and I want, is more modelling videos on this channel. So we've all got the same aim. Let's focus. Let's get on with it. All right. Goodbye from Australia, and it's hooroo from Harry Houdini. Slept through this video, Bask. Bask slept through this video. Yeah, she don't care. As long as she's getting fed. Trouble is, once the cardboard boxes come out, she'll panic. See you next time.